welcome to The Heir's Lair. As always, I am your host, aspiring author Jonathan Taylor, and today, as the title already gave away, I'll be doing a character spotlight on my leading or principal character, Marfa Cinder. I could call her my main character, given 9 of the 22 chapters of my novel are written from her POV, because yes, I am doing POV chapters. But I pretty much plotted the story assuming a main quartet, so I'll pretty much call her my leading character rather than my main. I would have also loved to have a picture of her so you can see what she is supposed to look like, but as I was looking for people I could commission to do the picture, I realized that I don't really have a budget for commission work, at least not as of right now. And I also realized that it might be better off both for me and for you if I just give you some hints on how she is supposed to look like, and then you can picture for yourselves how she is supposed to look like. Because yeah, that is as always the struggle of the author. Not to convey too little, not to convey too much. Anyway, enough idling, I'll get to my point. Marfa Emily Cinder is 19 years old, recently graduated a high-ranking military high school, and is attending the International Military University in Trento, the former capital of the no longer existing Norstan Empire. Her main physical feature is her height. She is 1.75 m, or about 5'9" for my US viewers, which is the average height for men in my society. So, growing up, she was almost always the tallest girl in the room. She also has brown hair of middle length, brown eyes, and a somewhat darker complexion than her peers. You could call her olive-skinned, with a few freckles strewn around. She grew up with her father, who is currently a printing house manager, her mother, who is currently a ranch supervisor, and a sister who is 3 years younger than her and currently attending an equally high-ranked technical high school. She is very protective towards her little sister, and she also admires her because she realizes her little sister can figure out things that escaped her when she was around the same age. There is also a little bit of envy in their relationship because she can see her sister can get away with things that she wouldn't have even dared try. And she also at times teases her little sister and cracks jokes about her. So yeah, they pretty much have a typical sibling relationship going on. Her best friend, Marfa's best friend, not the little sister's, is Elizabeth Hale. They always went to the same school. They grew up together, as it were, and she is currently enrolled in the same university alongside Marfa. More on that later. Their fathers are actually childhood friends and also served in the war that led to the dissolution of the Norstan Empire. The same war I alluded to in my first video. She very much looks up to her father, who is a war veteran, precisely because he laid his life on the line for what he believed in, for protecting the downtrodden, as it were. And that is the example she seeks to emulate. Conversely, she carries somewhat of a resentment towards her mother, not directly because she didn't serve any in active combat duty, even though she could have, but more because they used to argue a lot as she was growing up. They are both pretty headstrong women who have trouble seeing eye to eye on a lot of things. Aside from being headstrong, she is also very forthcoming. She always speaks her word, speaks her mind, and keeps her word. She is very much dedicated or committed to promises she makes, or to or the tasks she is either assigned to or takes upon herself, because she wants to see an improvement in the lives of those around her. She wants to, and preferably she would like to bring that improvement herself. She is very much dedicated to dedicated to her family, her friends, and to her larger community. She is very much a patriot. She is very much willing and eager to uphold, live, and defend the values of the society that raised her and that keeps her. She can at times be reckless or blunt. She can at times overcommit, stretch herself a bit too thin, and she does have moments when she steps on other people's toes. Whether or not that is because of pragmatism or because of callousness, I think I want you to decide on your own. Regardless, she starts off the novel as a brave, gallant, if I may say so myself, and hard-working officer cadet in a transnational military institution. Whether or not she stays that way and what she changes to, well, that is up for you to discover. And that's pretty much it. That's my brief overview of my leading character. I hope you enjoyed it, and please join me next time when I'll be doing a character spotlight on her best friend, Elizabeth Hale. I am Jonathan Taylor, and this has been The Heir's Lair.